unity. But the unity that we have is expressed in diversity. And diversity is very, 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 very crucial. It is very, very important. National unity must be something that we encourage. Church members must be encouraged to engage in non-acrimonious partisan politics and ethnicity. We are living in a country where the majority of the people claim to be Christians. So the problem of Ghana is the problem of Christianity. The problem of Ghana is the problem of Christianity. Can we admonish our church members to engage in things that promote social cohesion, integration, and commitment to the well-being of our nation? We must observe that national unity must be at the heart of our nation building. National unity refers to the process of establishing a common identity and cohesion among diverse individuals within a nation. When we talk about ministry, I believe that every Christian has been called to minister. We have ordained ministry, but that's only one aspect of ministry. Ministry involves every Christian who is conscious of his calling. After all, the church is ecclesia, the called out community. But you have been called out to share. I'm glad when my brother was talking, for instance, he was talking about marketplace Christianity. I mean, a lot of work is being done these days in that area, the marketplace Christianity, how one can use one's profession to promote Christian values. And that's precisely what the Christian business people are seeking to do, marketplace Christianity. So you can be a lawyer, you can be a businessman, you can be a manager, and still be conscious of the fact that even in that capacity, you have been called. You cannot be a Christian and promote division. You cannot call yourself that you're a Christian and on the basis of your ethnicity, on the basis of your spirituality, promote division. Any spirituality that promotes division is a sham spirituality.
The ultimate one is to be active and take up responsibilities. Even the little ones or the ones that we think are minor. On campus, for instance, you don't need to be the SRC president. You don't need to be the departmental president to make a difference. I am more involved in church activities on campus than the social ones and then the departmental ones. Not to say that I do not engage myself at all, but I take up more responsibilities in church.
What we do in the marketplace, a lot of what we do at the business front is on the foundation of who we are as Christians. And most times, if you just demonstrate the fruit of the Spirit, you will not have any challenge in handling issues or dealing with people. At the root of our Christianity is the issue of humility. And when you show humility, a lot of people respond to you better than when there is haughtiness and pride, because they will reject it. So although you may be a big businessman, in all of what you have, you should be humble. And it opens the door for you to be able to communicate to a lot more people. And they respond to whatever effort you put in. So I think just being Christ-like, wherever you are, in whatever business, also adds value to the promotion of Christianity.
I would even say that we need more Christians in our politics. Because if we all sit down and expect those who can talk and those who can take the insults that comes with politics, because we don't want any problem. We can't take the insults, and so we let those who can take the insults, who are not Christians, take the seat to rule the affairs of this country, we will suffer. Because the Christian values that we have, imagine that transcending into our governance. Ghana would have been a peaceful and a developed country. Because whatever we go to church and they tell us, imagine all the good things. Love your neighbor as yourself. And that is the greatest commandment. If you love your neighbor, you won't steal the money that is meant for hospitals. The money that is meant for building roads. Because if you come to our communities, one of our greatest concerns are our roads. When we pay electricity bill, most of the time the light is off. We pay water bill and the water doesn't flow. If we have all these qualities that we have been taught in church, in our governance, you can imagine the country that we have.